We're live, and we're doing a live stream, very special one with Good Charlotte songs going into battle against some 41 songs. Father of all dark roast coffee from the Green Day band, Oakland Coffee, man. So I've already got one that I set up before we did this. I like to shuffle from the beginning. We've got 200 songs, even, I think. And it's almost 100 and 100. I think one band's got just a little bit more than the other. But the first battle of the night is going to be Little Things versus Catching Fire. Now, in my head, I think that most people would be on team Sum 41, and actually we got to take score, right? We got to keep score. So we do need a score sheet to make this work. Let me find something that writes. Okay. Are you guys ready? I should have had this planned out. There's nobody here yet, so we'll grab. I do have pants on, so that's good. We're going to grab from the ether. We're grabbing and close the door to the ether. We don't get the ether involved. We have a blank paper, and I have a newspring pen. So we got Sum 41, Good Charlotte. I should spread them out, right? Okay. Sum 41. Got to give plenty of room for the score. Good Charlotte. Okay. Sum 41 versus Good Charlotte. Little Things is beating Catch Fire. Okay. Makeshift Love, however, is going to lose to I Don't Need Anyone. So we got 1 and 1. Very interesting. Do you guys in the ether out there? Do you guys have any good song versus song suggestions before we get into the battle royale? Hey, I know you have suggestions. Hey. We got Counting the Days versus God Save Us All. I'm going to give that one to Sum 41. You've never heard Good Charlotte. You got to listen to Good Charlotte. They're a pop punk band. And we're going to see right now they're losing to Sum 41, but it's 1 versus 2. So it's pretty close battle. Complicated versus Breaking the Chain. I got to give this one to Good Charlotte. Now we got a tie. And Hubert's got to go listen to the entirety of Good Charlotte. They're very poppy. They're like kind of like the boy band side of pop punk, but they're pretty good. We got an interlude. We have an interlude by Good Charlotte, which is not good. An interlude versus Some Say. So I got to give that one to Sum 41 because interludes make me angry. They make me get nuts. And I don't want to get nuts. Hooch by Sum 41. Come on. Don't fail me now. Oh, what's Good Charlotte's best song? Let's see. We got maybe it'll be the next one. We got Hooch by Sum 41, which is a good one. Hooch. Hooch versus Waldorf Worldwide. I'm going to give that to Good Charlotte. Their best song, I would say, I've got a good one, The River. The River, and it features what's his face from Avenged Sevenfold. Really, really good. Usually when bands team up, it's not great, but Avenged Sevenfold and Good Charlotte, baptized in the river, I'm delivered, I'm delivered. It's got some good screaming in it. It's one of Good Charlotte's heavier songs. It's pretty good. Right now, we are tied. We're tied again at 3. California by Good Charlotte versus You Don't Want to Know. I'm going to give that to Sum 41 as well. Sum 41 are your number 1 band. Above Green Day? They're above Green Day. They're above Tom McDonald. They're above Blood on the Dance Floor. Trapped. They're above Taylor Swift. And Ally McBeal. Sum 41. Number 1. Where Would We Be by Good Charlotte versus Screaming Bloody Murder. Ooh. Got to give that to Good Charlotte, though. And we're again at a tie. I need to look. I don't know where they're ranked. I got to see which one I rank higher. Favorite artist list. Which one do I like better? Sum 41 are my 53rd favorite band. And Good. Ooh, so Good Charlotte's 27. So I got them ranked. They're a little bit higher. Screaming Bloody Murder is good. I remember thinking that Sum 41 were not that great. And then one day I was using their music to run to or walk to, and it was just the greatest. It was like the greatest. I was just jogging and listening to Sum 41, and I realized all of their stuff's pretty good. We got The Jester versus Something Else. Ooh, I'm going to go Sum 41 beats that round. Ooh, that's cool. The vinyl Screaming Bloody Murder. Oh, I haven't even thought about Sum 41 on vinyl. It's like some bands I think about on vinyl and some bands I don't. That's cool. I need some Sum 41. I think I need Does This Look Infected? That needs to be in my vinyl collection. Billy Spleen versus Right Where I Belong. And again, that is going to the Sums. The Sums band. It's all about the bands. It better not come a second too early. If it were released 1 second early, it'd be weird. Riot Girl versus Welcome to Hell. Ooh, I'm going to give it a Good Charlotte on that one. So that's something you could do, like the songs that beat Sum 41. You could be like, oh, I'm going to check those out because they're supposed to be better than Sum 41. And you can listen to them and say, man, he's crazy. We got Stray Dogs versus A Death in the Family. And I have to give this to Sum 41 because whatever you do, Hubert, when you're checking out Good Charlotte, do not listen to Youth Authority. Any of it. Don't listen to any of that album. The rest of their albums are all pretty good. Youth Authority, it's like it's kind of like Pacific Daydream levels of horror. With Me versus Generation X. And again, like I said, Good Charlotte are my 27th favorite band, and Sum 41 are my 53rd favorite band. And yet, in this random shuffle, Sum 41 are coming out on top on most of the tracks. Again, it could just depend on the songs, right? East Coast Anthem versus Pull the Curtain by Sum 41. I'm going to go Good Charlotte wins that round. Yeah, this is something that comes up is like I think Sum 41 definitely. Let's see. Let me make sure where they're at. They definitely seem like they should be higher. Where were you? Sum 53. So it's showing that I like 41.02% of their catalog. Maybe I need to check and make sure I put Heaven and Hell in there. I need to make sure that Heaven and Hell are included because I like that album except for like 2 tracks. Introduction to Destruction versus March On. I'm going to give that one to Good Charlotte. March On is a good one. Really helped me through some teenage angst back in the day. Now I'm 400 years old. Standing Ovation versus In Too Deep. Got to give that one to Sum 41. The Sums still coming out on top. Yeah. All right. Meet My Maker. Meet My Maker versus Dopamine. Ooh. This is going to be crazy if my 53rd favorite band beats my 27th favorite band. It's I might need to re-rank. You did it for the dopamine. You didn't mean anything. Chronicles of Life and Death versus I Can't Wait. I got to give that to Good Charlotte. That's a pretty good one. Keep Swinging versus 88. I'm going to give that one to Sum 41 as well. And I need some freaking coffee, man. Oakland coffee. Oh, that's a good question. While we're here, we got which band is lowest in your ranking? Let me see. It used to be Black Crowes. So I would say they were literally my least favorite because they were my favorite, but they're at the bottom. But now it's, did I just get rid of the Black Crowes? Did I just throw them in the trash? Let me see. Holy crap. No, the Black Crowes moved up. Wow, the Black Crowes moved way up. Wow. Oh, that new Black Crowes album. It got them out of the bottom. This is crazy. Hanson, the Beastie Boys, Twisted, and Billy Idol are my bottom 4. Hanson. That's crazy. But I think of the Black Crowes as my favorite but least favorite band. They're good, but they were like 230. But yeah, now it's Hanson. I've got 237 artists in my list, and the Beastie Boys and Hanson are at the very bottom. That's wacky. We got Time Won't Wait by Sum 41 versus The Mountain. And I'm going to give that one to Good Charlotte. The Mountain is a really good one. The Mountain is great. Yeah, coffee. You did it for the dopamine. You didn't mean anything at all. My Direction. Ooh, My Direction versus Predictable. Very popular songs. Oh, damn. I'm going to give it to Sum 41 again. Dang it. Oh, Jif flavored coffee, peanut butter flavored coffee. Oh, man. Mr. Amsterdam loses to The River. Because, like I was saying, The River is the best Good Charlotte song. It's got Avenged Sevenfold on it, so it's pretty heavy. So Long Goodbye versus Cardiology. Gosh dang it. Sum 41 are just beating it up. They're winning by 1 point. Exit Song versus the Anthem. Good Charlotte are back. Eat You Alive versus Walk Away. I'm going to give that one a Good Charlotte as well. I Heard You versus Newts. Give that one a Good Charlotte. They're making a comeback. Favorite Sum 41 song, I have to say, right off the dome, I got to say Still Waiting. Still Waiting or something from that album. Does This Look Infected is perfect. What is that? It's so long. I hate when the song title's so long. It's like scroll, darn you, Spotify, scroll. Harlow. Song sucks. Harlow versus the Happiness Machine. Give that one to Sum 41. The Happiness Machine. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of the Happiness Machine. Oh my gosh. The Happiness Machine. Come on, Good Charlotte. Once Upon a Time versus Gosh Darn It, I'm Dead Again. That's going to Sum 41, giving them 15. And Good Charlotte are at 13. Well, you're banned from the channel forever. Goodbye forever, Hubert. No, it's I don't know. It's my favorite Sum 41 record. But yeah, Heaven and Hell or Heaven XL, Hell, it's going to be in my year-end list for sure. Scum, what is that? Scum F asterisk K. Scum Bleep versus Car Full of People. The Scum Bleep wins. The Scum Bleep wins. Ghost of You versus 13 Voices. That one goes to Good Charlotte, who are only 1 point behind now. Nothing on My Back versus Alive. That also goes to Sum 41. Definitely got to re-rank. Hyper Insomnia of Whatever versus We Believe. Oh, I might give that one to Sum 41. That one was tough. That one was a near tie. Summer versus Hold On. I'm going to give that one to Good Charlotte. Now they got 15. Sum 41 have 18. Oh, Nightwish. I gotta check out Nightwish. I haven't heard a lot. Seether, I've done everything. Seether was pretty solid across the board. New Seether. We got new Seether coming pretty soon. I like the last two singles were pretty great. Seether, my favorite Seether. Nobody Praying for Me, I think, is my favorite song by Seether. Good Charlotte have a song called 1979. They should have covered Smashing Pumpkins. 1979 versus Reason to Believe. And Sum 41 gets the point. I'll show you, make sure I'm actually keeping score. I know that's very, very like flashy and crazy. I don't usually get that professional with my props. Ooh, Landmines is a good song. Sum 41 Landmines versus Wondering. I'll give that, gosh, Sum 41 got 20 points. Misery versus Crazy Amanda Buckface. I'm going to give that one to Good Charlotte. All Black versus Bad Mistake. I'm going to give that one to Good Charlotte. That's a pretty good song. They sing about being goth and how goth they are. Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. They're always complaining. Versus Motivation. We got the big singles. Lifestyles versus Motivation. I got to give it to Good Charlotte. That's a banger. Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous. It's got a great music video. Check it out. Never Wake Up versus Let the Music Play. I'm going to give it to Sum 41 again. My lifestyle determines my death style. You got me wanting to make some like AI mixes of like Emptiness Machine, the Happiness Machine, and then my lifestyle determines my death. Ooh. Lifestyles, death styles of the rich and the famous. Yeah. Yeah, this song is dedicated. Johnny Libertine versus Actual Peen. I think I'm saying that right. I'm going to give it to Sum 41 again, man. My ranking's off. How? I think because I was a fan of Good Charlotte a lot longer than Sum 41, maybe. I don't know. It's probably about the same time. Anybody, there's two of you out there. I need a good song versus song suggestion. Doesn't have to be Good Charlotte versus Sum 41. We got Out for Blood versus Secrets. I'm going to go, that's tough. But I'm going to give it to Good Charlotte. Metallica. Metallica's bass player in a fight against the Network's bass player. The Fall and Rise versus Self-Help. I'm going to give that one to Sum 41 as well. looks like Good Charlotte are behind about 7 points. Robert wins. Yeah. Dude's crazy. He was in Suicidal Tendencies. You like that band? Suicidal Tendencies? I was in my room. All I wanted was a Pepsi. She wouldn't give it to me. All I wanted was a Pepsi. She wouldn't give it to me. Ah! Somebody in an institution said it was the only solution. Myself. I'm not crazy in an institution. You're the one that's crazy in an institution. You're driving me crazy in an institution. Oh no, it's past the time that I should be drinking coffee. Oh God. It's 12 minutes past when I'm not supposed to drink coffee anymore. Never There versus Moving On. Oh, I give it to Sum 41 because it's from this. If you ever see this album cover, run! Just run! Just destroy! Run! Sum 41 don't have an album like that, right? Do they? Sum 41 don't have an awful album, right, Hubert? Sum 41 don't have a Pacific Nightmare or a Youth Authority. Ugh. Walking Disaster versus A New Beginning? That's an intro. God. Sum 41, yeah, they don't have a bad album. I used to hate Chuck. Couldn't stand it, thought it was terrible, and now I like it. Now it's good. I don't know what happened there. I used to hate Chuck. I was crazy. And then I just went for a jog, and it all made sense. Life Changes versus You Wanted War. Gosh, poor old Good Charlotte. They're kind of, I guess they're just kind of wusses. And Sum 41 are kind of badasses. Arrgh. That's right, Good Charlotte. It Wasn't Enough versus Speak of the Devil. This is tough. It wasn't enough. Speak of the devil. It wasn't enough. Speak of the devil. That's how those songs go. It wasn't enough. Speak of the devil. Give that one to Good Charlotte. They got 20 points, but Sum 41 have 26 points. Turning Away versus War. Turning Away by Sum 41. Do all bands have a song called War? I know Linkin Park has War. Good Charlotte has War. War, what it is a good for. What Am I to Say versus Stick Her to Your Guns. Stick Her to Your Guns. Sum 41. Ooh, I like Electron. Electron's good. Electron is pretty awesome. Let's see. What do I like by Electron? Electron. I thought I had something. The Hill. The Hill is good. Dan Andrio and the Black Balloons. Electron. Yeah, Electron is good. Ooh, Festival Song by Good Charlotte. Oh, God! Oh, no! Festival Song versus Fat Lip. Oh, God, this is like both bands' first song that like got us into these bands. Oh, God. Festival Song versus Fat Lip. Oh, God. Oh, God, I got to give that one a Good Charlotte. I got to give it a Good Charlotte. Yeah, I want more Electron, too. Oh man, I can't believe Sum 41 are just stomping all over Good Charlotte. I mean, they're both holding their own. I mean, maybe we just need Green Day to come in here and kick both their teeth in. Get Mike Dirntey. I Don't Want to Stop versus Heads Will Roll. Give that one to Good Charlotte. I gotta chug this coffee, guys. There's two people. Crash versus I Just Want to Live. I just want to live. Yeah, they do some falsettos. Oh, hey! Oh, this is a good one. I love both of these. Well, very, very weird, but I'm going to go Marilyn Manson in those song choices. Love that Raise the Red Flag. Come to Brazil is just weird. Very weird. I wish I was from Brazil. You know, I wish it was like, come to South Carolina. Come to South Carolina. Come to Brazil. Yeah, I'm really digging Raise the Red Flag. I just want to live. Oh, can't do that. That was terrible. Emotionless versus The Bitter End. We got the bitter, horrible tracks. Not horrible songs, but they're both bitter. The Bitter End versus Emotionless. Give that Sum 41. Gosh dang it. Shadow Boxer versus Back Where I Belong. Give that one to Sum 41. Coming in at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 15, 20. Oh, 23. They're beat it. They're in a lead of 7. Intro by Sum 41 is going to lose, probably. The Chuck intro. The Chuck intro. Oh, God. Loses to like it's her birthday. That's embarrassing, Sum 41. Go to Hell song. The Bitter End or Battery by Metallica. This is a trick question. Battery? Battery. Mo poo pale. That's how you say that, right? Mo poo pale. Mo poo pale. Versus The World is Black. So that one, I can give that one a Good Charlotte. Oh. A rip-off, jip-off. Oh. Is it also a freak off? Sorry, Diddy joke. Oh my gosh. Rip off, jip off, freak off. P. Diddy is going to prison forever. It's all messed up. It's all messed up. All Messed Up versus, come on, In This World Murder. And I give that one to Good Charlotte because they wrote a song about murder. They go hard sometimes. Sick of Everyone versus Better Demons. Give it to Sum 41. Slipping Away versus The Day That I Die. I'll give that one to Good Charlotte. Oh, God, I got to chug this coffee. It's getting so late, man. And I think for like Hubert, it's like 2039 over there. Oh God. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh man, that's a weird. Gojira versus Bon Jovi. I like it. Definitely like both artists. If I had to choose, Gojira. I'm going to say Gojira. I feel good about saying Gojira. They were great live. I've seen Gojira live. I haven't seen Bon Jovi yet. Probably won't. Oh God, my Band-Aid came off. Gojira were awesome. Saw them with Slipknot. Who else? Volbeat, Gojira, Slipknot, and Behemoth. Oh, money. Omega 3000. Broken Hearts Parade. Ooh, versus Thanks for Nothing. I give that one a good Charlotte, too. Making a comeback. They got a comeback in them. The Outfield loses to Heart Attack by Sum 41. Prayers by Good Charlotte. Prayers versus Radio Silence. That again goes to Sum 41. That's the things. Both of these bands are great, but Good Charlotte, it's like they have perfect records and then they got really trash records. Real trash. It's like Pain and Pleasure. Pain and Pleasure versus Thank You Mom. Opposite ends of the spectrum. Pain and Pleasure beats Thank You Mom. And that's just funny because it's like, we're all paying for pleasure. And then the other song's like, thank you, Mom. Our dads left us, but you took care of us. Thank you, Mom. Stranger in These Strange Times versus Sex on the Radio. Again, Sum 41 getting another. Look at all these points. It's like a lot of points. I gotta chug my Oakland coffee. The Oakland coffee is getting peeled off a bit. I wonder if, hey, did Sum 41 have coffee? Popular Monster versus American Idiot. Oh, Saint Anger. That's my answer for that. Saint Anger. Popular Monster versus American Idiot. Oh. Hoof. It had a couple of good songs on it. Yeah. What the Popular Monster band? What's even their name? Falling in Reverse. Yeah, they're not going to end up in my list anytime soon. Silver Screen Romance versus Handle This. Definitely giving that to Sum 41. Wiki. Count Your Last Blessings versus Let Me Go. Giving that one to Good Charlotte. Ah! The Motivation Proclamation versus Blood in My Eyes. Give that to Good Charlotte too. But we got Blood versus Blood I just saw. Bloody Valentine versus Blood in My Eyes. Blood versus Blood. Crypt versus Crypt. Bloody Valentine loses to Blood in My Eyes. Good Charlotte. Leech. Oh, Leech versus Still Waiting. Bah! Ah! So am I still waiting for this world to stop hating. Cannot find a good reason. Hope to believe. Okay, now we're getting into, is golf a sport? I don't know. What's a sport? What is a? What is golf? Is golf, although not requiring brutal strength, it is a sport. It's a legitimate sport because it's highly competitive, requires mental capacity, and demands physical extortion and muscle use. Competitiveness. It's highly competitive. I mean, it's all right. Am I still waiting on this world to stop hating? Yes. We're all still waiting. It's All Me by Sum 41 versus American Idiot by Green Day. That's crazy. So we've officially shuffled through all the Sum 41 and Good Charlotte. We gotta really want to say y'all. No! Golf is not a sport. You guys like Boxcar Racer? I feel so mad. I feel so angry. Feel so callous. Lost, confused again. Having a bad time here, guys. It's All Me is underrated as hell. Bad time. It's a bad time. I love that song. It's like, yeah, it's a really bad time, but I really want to talk to you because you're the only one that understands me. And I really, yeah, I know I'm getting shot by I'm getting attacked by bulletproof robots and Latin royalty, and I just took mushrooms, but I really like you, and you really understand me. Hello? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is awesome. That is awesome. We're having a good time here. You're the only one that understands that I can talk to. I heard gunfire in the middle of the night. Face Down by the Red Suit Jump Gapparatus. That's good stuff. Anthem Part 2. Anthem Part 3. Oh, hey, that Hubert, we got, how about Anthem Part 1 versus Part 2 versus Part 3? I'd say 2, 1, 3. Oh, we got to see. We got to do the calculating. Sum 41. These are the numbers are in, guys. The ballads. We're not going to do any recounts either. Oh, 2, 2, 3, 1. Okay. 2, yeah, I'd say 2, 1, 3. But yeah, they're all pretty good. We have the tallies. We have the President of the United States is alive. And that was a Sum 41 joke. I need a laugh track. All I have in here are my thoughts. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. So Sum 41 are now Sum 38. They lost some numbers there. Sum 38. Sum 38. We're not doing a recount. Some 38. Will Good Charlotte be good, or will they be mid Charlotte? Mid, yeah, they'll be mid. Maybe they'll be mid Charlotte, or they could be good. They got a good score too. They got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. They could be, now they're good. They're good 29. And then we got to figure out which number is higher. Can we get Neil deGrasse Tyson on the phone for some math? We can't? No. What about that actor guy that says 2 + 2 isn't 4? No, we can't get him either. We can't get anybody here on the channel, can we? Yeah. Okay. Charlotte 29. Good 29. And we thought that the Madden brothers from Good Charlotte were going to be the lead singer of Linkin Park. Beetlejuice. This guy, okay, Beetlejuice, that Beetlejuice made me mad. I was trying to Google very weird questions about Beetlejuice, the ghost with the most, and I kept getting stupid stuff about him. I kept Googling Beetlejuice, and I got Beetlejuice and not Beetlejuice. Me and my son have that joke now where we say it twice, and then we're like, no! I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do this in my head. Spell red. I don't know. R-E-D. R-E-D? If you seek Amy, is it like that? I remember Britney Spears asking if I sought Amy. R-E-T. So there we have it. Somehow I like Good Charlotte more, but they lost. Craziness. Ripped. Oh! Let's see. Yeah, so what other saw Green Day's Basket Case. That's not the artwork. Oh, it changed. It was Panic at the Disco. Nothing by Panic. Well, middle of a breakup beats Basket Case. I know that's crazy. What is that? Stickers of Brian. What is that? It got recommended? I haven't heard it before. Hot Mulligan? Their name. What is it about that word? Mulligan is like my moist. Moist is fine. Mulligan. Oh, God. That's why I don't listen to them. They have a horrible band name. Taking Back Sunday, pretty good. Good recommendations coming from Sum 41 and Good Charlotte. Ooh, yeah, we got some Blink. That Nurse is 900 years old now. Did you know that? Boxcar Racer. I listen to them way too much. Green Day, Kiss Me by Newfound Glory. What is that? California Stoned. That's interesting. Some good recommendations, assuming we survive. Day to Remember. some good, yeah. This Good Charlotte and Sum 41, they got some good recommendations. In the car, I just can't wait. In the car, I just can't wait. Jesus of Suburbia beats all. Ah! Jesus of Suburbia versus Ocean Avenue. Oh, God, poor old yellow card. California, A. So many songs about California. We do get some Carolina songs. I've heard a good many songs about the Carolinas. Maybe not specifically South Carolina, but the Carolinas are pretty popular. Georgia gets a lot of what the. Have you ever heard Donald by Insert Coin? Let's play it. Let's get a copyright strike. Copyright material. Donald! Okay. Let's not do that anymore. What's my age again? We got Rise Against. Meh. Ooh, really? Oh, Hubert, the album. Do you know your enemy, though? Do you know your enemy? 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 Check Yes Juliet by We the Kings. What the heck? Funeral for a Friend. Blink Again. I'd do anything. I think we've done the thing, right? I need to record some more music. I got one song. Oh, hey, I wonder how that works. Will I copyright myself if I play my own music on here? Will I get a copyright strike from myself? Copyright me! Hey. Okay, let's see what we got. Pacific Nightmare or Lulu? Pacific Nightmare has like that one song that I like. What is it? Pacific Daydream by Weezer. Get Right is great. Any Friend of Diane's is tolerable. And everything else just makes me vomit a lot. It's not that it sounds bad, it just makes me puke. And it sounds bad. And it's horrible. I've been listening. What have I been listening? The Notorious B.I.G. Oddly enough, Diddy. I was like, how is Diddy a billionaire and none of his songs have more, like even 1 million plays? Craziness, man. Craziness. Yes. Let's see. We'll do. Oh God, my phone is about to die. We're gonna do a random shuffle. We can get DJ. We got DJ X in the house from Spotify. We'll see what he comes up with. The rotten bastard. Oh, the network versus Foxborough Hot Tub Brawl. Musically, Foxborough Hot Tubs. But in like a big just brawl, like all 12 of them going nuts. I think the network are going to bring in a lot of chemicals, a lot of weapons, and it would be really violent. It would be bad. It'd be bad. I love to say bleep when I'm driving in the car, bleep when I'm walking in the bleeping park. Ooh, versus Hive Mind. Goofy song versus serious song. That's hard to do. Gotta give it to. I love to say fuck. I love to say fuck when I'm driving in the car, when I'm walking in the park. A rare case of My Chemical Romance beating Green Day. Famous Last Words beat Shoplifter. And I think that's a good place. I don't know, like if so the network, so there's 6 guys in each band or girls. We're not sure. We're not sure of the sex of the network. It's very possible it could be a female network. We don't know. They could be anybody. But I think the network just would fight dirtier. And I think they would be like high and the Foxborough Hot Tubs would be drunk. So I think it'd be more like crazed, violent men or women or anything versus kind of drunk and stoned guys in the Foxborough Hot Tubs. Those guys, I don't think they are Green Day. They said they were. I think Green Day pretend like they're the Foxborough Hot Tubs, but they're not. It's not. It's the whole thing's a joke. It's like when the network pretended to feud with Green Day. No, they're friends. They're all friends. The network could be Green Day's wives, children, fans. It could just have fans dressed up like that. Right? So let's see. What do we got to do here? We got I don't have a guitar in here. That's fine. We don't need a guitar. We hope you had the time of your life. See, I can look at my recently played. It's what we just did, the shuffle. Top artist or top tracks. Green Day, Linkin Park, Alex Cameron, Slipknot, Ira Dean, Smith and Myers, Blink, Post Malone and Jelly Roll, Living by Words, Pinhead Goon Powder, Jesse Malin. You did it for the dopamine. You didn't mean any last request. Do we have any last request? You did it for the dopamine. You didn't mean to think you all fucked up. You did it for the dopamine. And I'm Mark Hoppus. Let's hear it for this new person in the chat or earlier. Work. You could have just like left work. Well, maybe that person will think of a really good song versus song idea. Coffee, 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 coffee. coffee.